Defeated tracksuits are for sale right now. They are 40% off. $40 off right now. All you have to do is use code SACRIFICE. Use code SACRIFICE right now to get $40 off an NBD tracksuit with your order. Y'all know what's going on. 90s tracksuit with a be happening after. So go ahead, throw them W's in the chat for Leak. Y'all know what's going on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fat as shit. Okay, hold on. Goddamn barbecue sauce. All right, join the mineral and drink. No, man, Freddie, I got it, man. I don't need no help right now. I got it right now. Leak, what's going on, brother? Tell me how you feeling, man.
Man, what's the deal, man? Happy to be back on, beat, man. Hey, I told you I was gonna be on this pod, man, like 2 months ago, man.
No, that's crazy. Nah, that's facts. That was during Next Chapter season 1. Or was that during Warzone?
That was Warzone for sure. Damn near that was Detroit.
Yeah, you was telling me that you was definitely gonna be on these doggone podcasts. That's a fact. But I want to.
That's what's up, dog.
Go ahead.
Now I was just finna say that's what's up. What you got going on, though, man? You really elevating the scene more than what you think you're doing, though. So I fuck with it.
I'm trying, brother. My first question for you: how you doing, man? What's going on, man? What's going on right now for you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on that call. I'm always one call away, man.
I like this nigga, man.
I'm one call away, man. I'm at this point. I feel like I'm next chapter hit, man. Like Scotty just hit me up 2 days before. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta just pack up.
I like this shit. I like it, brother. Let me ask you this question real quick. First of all, what did Shift bring to the table? Because to me, to us, that was your first time really actually having like a matchup to where you kind of had to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? As the game went on. So what's some things you were seeing from him that kind of gave you trouble and that you could exploit?
I mean, I just feel like coming into the game, you know, I was already in my head like I got the size advantage. Like this shit about to be lit. Like I'm about to be on some big guard shit. Like, and then I caught the fucking flu, man. Like 5 days before it type shit. Like I'm talking about, I couldn't even watch the Super Bowl. I'm throwing up my guts. You know what I'm saying? Like couldn't feel my body. It was like a stomach flu. So like I'm telling in my head, I'm like, man, I cannot just let this opportunity pass though. And I couldn't even let it pass for like bro too. Like Shift got was his name D and stuff. Like I couldn't let it pass for him because like that's an opportunity. So I just stud that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Got there. My game plan was to be strong, physical. I get to the hotel, run a mile, shit locked up, like my whole body. I'm in a hotel room sleep. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody was going to the gym, I'm sleep. So I get to the gym, you know what I'm saying? I feel a little better, but it wasn't no excuse for what I'm saying, but I just knew I was going into a war and him being smaller, kind of like I had to change my game plan because I couldn't get strong because my muscles was weak. So I'm like, let me try to like do the hype stuff, get him out his head. But then I thought I'm like, damn, he at the crib. So he hitting threes and it's like, ooh. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's 10 times more magnitude.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like in my head, I'm like, shit. If you see the game at halftime, I switched my whole mental. Like, I ain't about to say shit. Like that shit helping him more than it's helping me at this point. So I
Yeah.
just shut the fuck up. And I feel like that is just like a test of like my IQ. Like if I would have went down a route of keep like trying to be big dog instead of like just playing basketball. Like I just let the size trying to get to my head, and I'm like, bro, I'm usually this dude in all my matchups though. Like I can't look at him like that. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And he proved me wrong though. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm really proud of bro. Like him being that size, got to overcome comments. Talking about midget. Like I've been that been me my whole life. So like I'm proud of him for what I'm saying, hopping in the scene, did what he did, and I'm glad it was a good battle. Like I never been tested on this channel like in that sense. So like I loved it in my head, and I wish I was 100% like really my muscles was intact and shit like that, but I still came out with the dub.
So you got the first ever Next Chapter flu game. I
I ain't
mean,
gonna
it's
lie.
the what, nigga? What?
No, I'm saying like on video, it don't look like I got the flu, bro. But I promise I was fucked up, man. Like I was like I couldn't like I told you, bro. You was the first dude I told. Like you was in the The shuttle.
The shuttle. Yep.
I said,
Me and
I
Cam.
said B. I said B, bro. I really lost feeling in my damn arm at the
Yeah.
airport. Like I'm talking about medics came. Like I'm in the airport, like the fire people coming over there, like checking my shit, and I was like fucked up. I was
Whoa.
like,
Time out.
I promise, this is on
What?
God. Like I'm not lying. B, I was fucked up because my flight was from Detroit to Phoenix, so I had a layover in Phoenix for about 2.5 hours and shit. So I'm chilling. And then I like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And then it just started tingling and stuff. So I'm like, hell no, let me go call somebody. So like they came check my little stuff, vitals and stuff like that. And I was G and stuff. But yeah, man, I was fucked up, man. I was fucked up for sure.
But in the first half, even throughout the game, you probably how many 3 balls did you make? Because it seemed like the jab 3 was something you was really exploiting too. You probably made like 5 of them. Was he giving you shots, or that's something you tried to take? That was that a game plan of yours going into the game?
I ain't gonna lie, it was a big thing to have what's it called? Like a corner. Cause Frigga, I ain't gonna lie, he was like that jab 3 there all game. And in my head, like my game plan was to be strong, be physical, and then like I bumped him a couple times. He was fighting back, and then it made me like cramp up more. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to rely on this jump shot, which I know I can shoot. I'm a shooter more than anything. Like if I'm playing fives, I gotta shoot the ball. I'm a small guard. There's no way I'm gonna be on the court.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like against A1, it's like one of them things where it's like if you watching a game and I'm beating A1 to the rim every time laying it up, why would I be shooting? You know what I'm saying? So people like he can't shoot and stuff like that. That's not the game plan in that sense. No disrespect to A1, but I'm just saying that's what was working for me. So I get in the game with D. I'm like, all right, what I thought wasn't gonna work. Let me just switch the game plan to shooting now. I started hitting. All right, yeah, that's the game plan now. Now I'm preserving myself with defense, preserving my legs and stuff like that from the cramps. And you know what I'm saying? It worked. But I give Frigger that credit for sure. He told
yeah.
me like, you working too hard, just jab 3. If it's there, take it. Like it's basketball. Like you hit them shots. I'm like, you right.
How strong was Shift?
He was strong for sure. It was like on some like I ain't never had this size advantage, so I ain't never really played nobody that little short and stuff like that. So it was like him getting under me was more like I wouldn't say he was just strong. It was like his leverage. Like, you being a short, small guy win. So if I'm bumping him and he can get me to do like this, it
Yes.
like took me off my trajectory because he's
Yeah.
little and that's what I do. So like it was kind of like like a taste of my own medicine playing him for real because I'm like, damn. Even like guarding him, it was like I had to get low as hell, and I'm like, I'm already low as hell. So like, how the fuck this shit gonna work?
Yeah. But I will
But
say, bro, watching the game, he's a lot quicker than what I thought he was. I would say
nah,
that.
no, watching film, I'm like, this his ass gonna be quick as fuck out there. Like I honestly was like trying to figure out like my because I ain't got like a big wingspan either. So I'm like, I ain't really got the wingspan advantage. Like what was gonna stand out for me, I felt like was a late contest. Like, cause I know I can jump and get a late contest. I feel like at first I was letting them see the rim too easily and stuff like that. And then once I really settled down and like just locked in, I was too hype in the moment. Like, okay, this is my first 1v1 in the event. Like I'm on a roster. Like, nigga, yeah, I'm turned. And I was trying to be cool. And I'm like, man, fuck all that cool shit. Like, lock
Yeah.
in, bro. You tripping.
Brody, something is brewing for you.
Man, you hear him?
Yeah. So I want to enlighten the chat because this is a really big moment for Malik that could arise if promoted the right way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna let me know if you can see it. Can you see it?
You say watch stream. I can probably see what you got going
All
on
right.
though.
So
If you
I'm just gonna be on your. You gotta click it. You gotta click it.
Oh, I gotta click it.
Yes, you got to click it. And I'm going to show the chat what's going on. So, chat,
I see it.
if you guys have not been informed of what's brewing, I'm going to show you guys right now. Obviously, Malik just won his game. He's reposting that, et cetera, et cetera. But a potential matchup with Darnel Rodgers is on the rise. As you guys can see, Malik versus Darnel line it up. A couple comments that says, I ain't going to lie. Leak effing over you when you ready, just bump into him is on, and then something about you better tell these Detroit N words how it getting real, how it getting real life. Stop watching videos. That's Darnell's response. All right. Then on Leak's second to last story. Oh, chat. It says, yeah, little N word up your competition. I don't respect them wins. And all Leak did was the demon emoji and shook his head. So, Leak, I want you to talk to me about that potential matchup because right now you are 4-0 on TNC. So, talk to me about that potential matchup and what it could do for you. Or what do you see? Just talk to me, bro. Just talk to me.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know, me being a TNC, like, I was into y'all way before I even got on the shit. So when I seen bro play J. Lou and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm about to hop into space. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck around and you know what I'm saying? Already be ready for bro. So like, bro, I've been had my eyes on him since he was on that bitch. Cause I'm like, if I get on the scene, I'm gonna have to play him and shit because it's just like the stature. And then even what I was trying to build, I'm like, if I get on there, I'm gonna be like on some small guard shit. Like, let me try to run through him and shit before like I get to playing the David versus Goliath matches and shit. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I like how he popping this shit though, but at the end of the day, bro, he just poking a bear, bro. Like you gonna have to see me in person with this shit. I ain't gonna do too much internet shit and like that because all that shit is delusional at that point because you just talking on the phone. Like man, you got to see this shit like live and shit. Like I felt like me playing Shift God D was like a fucking not a match. Like I ain't gonna say they the same player, but it's like it already give me like a test of somebody smaller than me. So like it's like I already know how to handle myself in that sense now. Like I feel like Shift God D showed me a lot of things that I didn't know. Playing smaller guard, you know what I'm saying? Just the just the basics of like guarding them and like at first I was doing a lot of fouling and stuff trying to just wear them out. But then I'm like, I ain't even gotta do that if I got a size advantage for real. I just gotta use my length over them. So I mean, I'm excited for the matchup. I ain't gonna do too much talking as far as like I'm
Nah,
gonna
this is
promote it.
perfect. Nah,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this it.
Cause I'm like I can promote it, but it's already there for real. Like I already know this shit on the flow. Like honestly, I feel like you know what I'm saying. It's on some shit where I'm already established on the next chapter, so it's like he coming to me more than I'm coming to him right
Mm.
now. So it's like it's gonna be up to him like to be like, all right, let's do this shit. Cause I'm like I said, I'm one call away. Gotti just hit me up like shit. If you playing the Cincy, you playing the Cincy, but it's not. You gonna be on that season, and it's like if it's him, then it's him. Shit, I'm already ready for it.
Without giving away too much, just talk to me about what you see in his game, specifically in that J. Lou matchup. Yo, let me
I
hold
feel
up.
like
Before you go, let me read a couple of these super chats. It says arm numbness is scary. That's a heart attack symptom. What? Hold on, Freddie. You can't be just throwing out the accusations. I want to use some type of
nah,
proof about
facts.
that.
I ain't gonna lie. I call my mama. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only reason I hit up the medics. I call my mama. I'm like, man, Dukes, I can't feel my arm. Like I don't know what the fuck going on. She like, I don't know. That sound like a stroke. So I'm like, ah, shit. And Dukes talk about that shit. Let me go
Oh
call somebody.
no.
So you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely going. I done went to the you know what I'm saying place and got my vitals checked and all that type of shit. But I'm probably gonna hit a doctor up before then. But I think it was really just that body numbness shit like from the flu. It was like, cause soon as I got on that treadmill, like I run a mile every day or mile and a half. So like I got on the treadmill before the day for the game day, and like my whole body locked up. I'm like, oh shit, like this is really just like my body like trying to recover from the flu. I was feeling better. I wasn't like throwing up hot like I was, but I knew my body wasn't ready yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still needed like 2 or 3 more days, but it was just right there, and I couldn't call Scotty like, hey, I can't do that shit. Like I ain't
Yeah.
that type of player. Like, fuck it, I go. I told Nesco when I was in the season, hey, Nesco will tell you like, cause I ain't played in the season in the 1v1 to 100, and I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to test myself, like see where I was at. Then, I mean, people don't know, but I'm gonna put it out there. Nas took me out of one of the lineups of the 3-on-3 and shit. And I was mad as fuck at him for that shit. So I told Nesco, I literally looked at Nesco. I'm like, shit, bro, I die out here, bro. Like, I ain't come out here to not play. Like, I'd rather go out there and die before I go out here and not do shit though. Like, I felt like the fucking I'm getting the A+ on the group project and ain't doing nothing
Yeah,
that type
yeah.
shit.
Oh
But they
man,
like, you want your little matchup and shit. I'm like, yeah, but I
that
still
ain't
want to
enough to
know.
me. That ain't enough. I ain't come out just for my matchup.
Yeah,
Come
it ain't
on,
no
man.
disrespect to Nas though, because Nas didn't play that whole, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, get your shit off too though. Like, you ain't play for real. Like,
Yeah.
this the only shit you damn near was in. Go ahead, bro. But I was mad inside, like, damn, I wanted to get out there and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
That's that competitive nature, boy. What they talking
man, for
about?
real.
Let me read one more. It doesn't pertain to you. I'm just gonna read it. Yo, B, who are some high level guys you think will come to the scene realistically? XM, Miles, Powell, Mike James. I'm gonna answer that later. But I wanna get back to that question I asked you about what did you see with Darnell in his matchup against J. Lou. Don't give away your game plan, obviously. Just give me like a base, because things that the casual fan would know that you noticed.
I feel like the matchup was kind of like how I felt with. I ain't gonna say with A1 because I'm gonna keep. I don't, that's my boy now. I don't want to keep bringing
Yeah.
him up, but like I felt like the styles was different. Like J. Lou was more like I'm gonna get to a highlight clip rather than just let's play ball type shit. Like I feel like he was too more into like being shifty and that type of matchup. Like you sometimes you gotta just use what you got, like your size advantage. Like you know what I'm saying. Simplify the game, like get to your spots. And I feel like Darnell just got up under him a lot, and I don't think he was used to a smaller guard being like physical up under him. But like my whole game is based off that. So if he coming on that type of shit, it's like you walking into a war, like a dog fight. Like I mean, that's what I'm gonna be on. Like I know he probably tired of hearing this and that. That's kind of how I felt with the matchup with A1. Niggas was like, man, he'll beat you in, and that lit a little fire under me. So I know what he about to try to come do, but like, bro, like this shit good as advertised though. Like I ain't just out here bullshitting. Like you talking about what do you say? My wins ain't entertain him and shit. All he did was BJ Lou though. Like what the fuck? Like he acting like he out here just on that for real. Hey, turn that light back on for me, please.
Let me ask
What
you
that
this.
one?
Let me ask you this question, brother. I think you made a great point because you've played somebody that is similar to his size. I'm really curious to see. Not saying he hasn't, but I'm just curious to see how he would play with a guy that has just as much of a strong center of gravity. Um, what do you say to that?
Yeah, cause I peeped. He played Lou. He played the dude Woj, I think. And, they all got similar builds, so it's like it's a difference of like styles, difference of physicality, difference of weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably got 20 pounds on J. Lou and the dude he played. So it's like he gonna have to see about that. And then at the same time, it's like these type of matchups is kind of more dangerous. I feel like for me because it's like they telling me who I might play next. Like against Shift God D, I got a call four days before. Like you about to play him, pull up or not type shit. And it was like I don't even know this dude. Like whatever he gonna pull out is like gonna be new to me.
Yeah,
So it's like if I got the chance to be on some like scouting shit and really, you know what I'm saying, be on my P's and Q's, bro, it's gonna be a tough game. Not saying like this or that, but he think this shit sweet and that shit not gonna happen for him. Like he think this shit just like what the fuck? This little nigga got me fucked up for real.
oh man. All right, I want to pivot back to the game real quick. Talk to me about your mentality walking into the game knowing you have the flu.
I mean, it was mind over matter. Like I'm real into like I ain't gonna say like I grew up watching like kung fu type shit, like
Bruce
Bruce
Lee.
Lee, like all that type of shit. Like I'm real into that type of stuff. So like mind over matter stuff, like little shit. Like if I can go out here and walk and I can move my body and do this and that, even if I do start cramping up, I knew I probably had like a hat. I knew the first half was gonna be like I'm gonna have my muscles and shit. Second half came, I started cramping up and shit. And people from the city know me, like in Flint. Sometimes like I get in them close games, I start cramping up. That's just what I do. So like even if it do happen, I know how to play through it too though. Like I scored 63 points with fucking cramps in my legs. Like I had a triple overtime game, cramps, all that. It was senior night though. So like the moment be bigger to me than just like all right, I can't do that shit. Like you gonna have to like literally stretch me out that motherfucker, or you know what I'm saying? Like for me to not be playing or competing, like that's just how I am, bro. Like it's so many people on this like world, and this space that we got going on that want to be in my position, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not letting this go, bro.
yeah.
Like, I'm not letting this shit go or like not fighting for the shit or like dying out there. Like, nah. And I don't think that's what a lot of people see in me, or they probably do. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't just down here on some cool shit. Like, man, I'm about to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm next chapter, and like, bro, I'm really into this shit.
Niggas
Like,
get comfortable quick.
or that too, but like, I'm really into it to where it's like, I don't care about the fame. Like, even how bro just got 20,000 followers from a shout out and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I want to play. If you hit me up about the next game, yeah, you talking my language. Like, I give a fuck, bro. Like,
Hey, hey,
let me
chat, we
rock.
got a dog. Chat, we got a dog. This shit getting crazy right now. But talk to me, man, bro. I think this is my honest opinion about the game. I think it's two of the most similar mentalities we gonna see in a 1-on-1.
I ain't gonna lie though, the competitor in me love the matchup though. Like, I know he shit talking and all that, but I love it though. Like, I love this matchup for me, and I love it for him. It's just like what I wanted though. Like, coming into the space, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm making this division for real. Like, it's a real thing now. Like, small guards is like we getting our own division, and it's like that's what I wanted though. I'm gonna continue doing my thing though, but I'm gonna try to break that bitch down for us for sure. Like, I'm gonna compete with bro. I want him. I wanted that matchup. You know what I'm saying? I want him. Trey Jefferson. You know, he hit. He. You know what I'm saying? Put me on Instagram talking about set it up. Like, I don't. Let's do it. Like, I've been one of y'all since I was. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube since legit. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let me ask you a
I'm up here
question.
now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you see yourself going past the small guard um, weight class?
Yeah, when it makes sense, like on some like Zay shit, like how he want to play everybody. Like, I just want to get through like my matchups, like the ones they want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know
you
exactly what
see
you're
me,
saying.
when I get on the scene, they like, man, you and Darnell be a good matchup. All right, let's see that then. You and
Mm-hmm.
Trey Jefferson be a good matchup. Let's see that then. All right, once we see all that shit, and then it's like whatever the outcome after that, then let everybody start getting into the, you know what I'm saying, the ones that's like style clashes, or like, you know what I'm saying, the ones that like, all right, that'd be a cool little
Yep.
match if we see that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even like, not to throw it out there because I can't even say his name. Quill thought I said him
Kel,
on the
Kel,
interview,
Kel,
right?
Kel, Kel, Kel. Kel
Kel thought
hot.
I said him
Kel
on
hot in
the
the market right now, homie. Everybody want
I
Kel.
I no, I ain't saying. I'm just saying he hit me up like, bro, I thought you said my name, bro. I was all up on you, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, that's some real shit though. That's what you supposed to do though. Like, if you thought I said your name, like, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it wouldn't be like I'd be like, hell no, I ain't playing. I
I
ain't on
know.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just on some like that type of shit, like, I do want to do the matchups that I feel like is what I'm trying to push with the small guard narrative and that little, like how you said, the division and shit like that. Let's get them matchups going. And I ain't ducking no smoke for no big dudes and nothing like that.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, but
It's almost like you're carrying a belt, and you're
that's what
like,
I want.
yeah, and you're like, I'm about to try to play every single body, and I'm gonna keep my belt.
Which is respectful. Like, respectfully, that's what I want. Not saying like I got the big head and I'm the champion yet, because I still got people on the list that need to be, dealt with. But yeah, I can see that. Just and then it's like, just me doing that is like gonna get them in the space though. Like, I know Darnell did his thing, and then he you know what I'm saying, went on a little season and didn't make it and stuff like that. Like, and then it was just the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a space available, whereas like the matchups, you can see these type of players, and it's like, all right, we still got somebody he could fuck around and play like a Shiv God D. Like, that'd be a good matchup. I want to see that too, cause like people thinking like he was short and he was this and that. Like, bro, that's my story too though. Like, that little nigga was rough. Like, he was straight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't dirt. Like, he was hitting some tough ass shit. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
say
remember
this.
he hit. Go ahead.
It's viral. That's the thing. Like, y'all playing is viral. You and Darnell playing is viral. The small guard division itself is viral because it gives the smaller guards of the world hope.
Mm-hmm.
that they could potentially be in a specific space to make good money
Yeah.
without the stigma of having to be 6'6", 6'7" to make it.
No, in fact, I mean, my whole game was. I ain't gonna lie. People don't say it as much, or like I ain't gonna say it as much, but like the fives aspect of it, like I haven't even showed what I can do in fives. Like I'm getting four dribbles. Imagine me in the full court, like I'm full at fast break. You know what I'm saying? Like I got all that. Like I'm really a dog ass passer. I can't even show that I can pass because I'm, you know what I'm
And
saying?
ones.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what's selling right now. But as a competitor, I'm gonna flip my game to what's ever selling. Like you know what I'm saying? But yeah, in that sense, like if we gonna open that door up for all these small guards, that's like, you know how many people that hit me up like, man, I love your journey, man. I'm a small guard and this and that. Like it's us in the shadows that's like the tall dudes on the comments talking shit that's at the crib not doing nothing though. Like, nigga, you tall for nothing though, just talking. Like these niggas working 9 to 5s, not saying nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but like you working at, you know what I'm saying, and then
But
gonna
it's
get
not
on there
about that.
talking
It's
about,
about you talking shit. You can work the 9 to 5, but what you talking shit for?
or like, you know what I'm saying, like, or like you probably can't even hoop for real. Like, man, we out here watching what they called it. I ain't gonna lie, it was like petite. We was watching petite matchups or something. I'm like,
Oh, you talking about
this shit is
where?
crazy.
Where? On TNC's comment section?
Yeah, it was like all in
Oh,
the
okay.
comments. It's like, man, it's a petite ass matchup and shit. I'm like, see, that's that shit. That I give them that. That's funny as hell. But at the same time, it's like, man, y'all ain't no shit either though. Y'all at the crib watching.
That's what they do, though, brother. That's all I'm gonna say.
No effects.
That's
No
what they do.
effects.
It comes with the territory. I have a super chat for you right here. It says Pat versus Malik will be heat. Adrian Wells said it.
No, I fuck with Pat. You know what I'm saying? I think I mentioned his name before. Like you know, and then after that, I think he, you know, the Wallace Light stuff dropped and he started getting momentum and stuff like that. And then he just played a dude from Michigan. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you was about to say so. That's all I say. I
I mean,
thought
that's
you was
all I
about.
was gonna say. He just played a dude from Michigan and shit, and that's you know what I'm saying.
I'm bringing
But
him up later.
no, I fuck with Pat though. I mean, if it happened, it happened. You know what I'm saying. It's like barking up a tree where it's like he on some kale shit, and it's like it's on some like I got matchups like lined up, so it's like I ain't gonna say lined up, but like a Darnell, I got Trey in my line. It's like once you start calling out so many different names, it's like you know what I'm saying. It's like I can see it happening though. I ain't ducking no smoke, but like you know I can see it being like that same division too though. Like he in that realm for sure. Like he kind of like playing bigger guards right now, but he could be in this small guard discussion for sure. Like he showed me a lot with the little ball life stuff. I ain't gonna cap. He been doing his thing, but it's one of them games too. I look forward to. Like I love that. I love that. I love that atmosphere that's going on. Like
Yeah.
I just love the fact that I can go on the comment section now and I see my name in that motherfucker. I'm like, all right, little nigga
Malik
doing
versus
something.
whoever type shit.
Little nigga doing something. All right, even Vern, even Vern. You know, Vern came on here and said I was too little for him and shit. And I was thinking
No.
like,
Did you say that to me?
he said that. Pat and Vern actually said, man, you brought up my name. They like, man, he too little, man. He too little. I'm like, all right.
I'm going to respectfully disagree. But let me say this real. Let me ask you this question real quick, bro. I
I
want to
fuck with Vern though.
I want to pivot away from you real quick. How do you feel about Rob's call out to Nas?
Love it. I feel like, you know, me and Rob got close a little bit in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? We chopped it up and shit like that. I love that he like get into that mode to where it's like it's not cool no more. Like it's like yeah, nigga, take that shit personal, take it disrespectfully. Like don't sit here like man, you know what I'm saying? Like no, go at them niggas, man. Like shit, tell them niggas like what's going on. Like you know what I'm saying? It ain't about ducking smoke or you know somebody say something to you and just let it fly. Like you know what I'm saying? Just talk your shit and let the matchup happen that everybody want to see. Like everybody want to see that matchup. Let it happen then. Like Darnell talking that shit. Let's do it, nigga. Like I ain't ducking no smoke, nigga. You on Instagram about a game that I just played, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Like,
Oh
nigga,
my God, we got one chat.
like
The
I ain't worried
fuck?
about none of that shit. So I love the competition. I love it. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like I love it because it's like battle rap to me. Like I love that shit. Like
Literally. That's why I love it.
I love this shit, man.
Because I
Like
love battle
I
rap.
know you fuck with battle rap because I fuck with that shit heavy. Like that's really my shit.
I love that
And
shit, man.
but even just like I can see like I really want this shit to come down to like I ain't gonna put it out there though. But I told Scotty, me personally. I'm TNC for life, like on some not on some for life, but like on some like I ain't about to be playing on these other channels and shit. Like this my home right now. Like I ain't got no point to prove to go somewhere else to do this and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This where I'm at. Like I wanted to be on the next shot, that's where I'm at. I ain't going to play unless, some bullshit happen and you know what I'm saying, we gotta go our separate ways. But other than that, I'm with the like I want it to be like if we against different channels, it's like I'm next chapter. Like I don't like the like it's so much shit going on. You don't know what is what type shit no more.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I do want that to be more established like in this scene moving forward, knowing that I ain't got the control over that shit. But I do
So
want that shit to happen.
you want factions.
What that mean?
Basically like teams. Not teams, but
Yeah.
like I'm a part of here, you're a part of there, you a part of there, I'm not over there.
Yeah, man, I want some gun titles in this motherfucker. I want you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga. Fuck
I
with
want
all
all
these
that
niggas,
shit.
man.
I want that type of shit going on and shit like you know what I'm saying?
NWX.
Yeah, yeah,
You
you know
feel
what
me?
I'm
Writer's
saying?
block. I'm with all this, man. Every fucking bar. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, man. Cause I like mobbing up, like not on some gang, like on some hood stuff. I like being with a mob though. Like I know Pat was kind of saying that too. Like if he go to Cincy, he was gonna need a mob with him, and I don't blame him though. Like you know what I'm saying. I ain't the one to be like I can't play unless it's like that though. I ain't like that, but like I couldn't imagine me playing in the city with my people behind me though. Like if I bring my dog, like my entourage with me, like that being Flint with me, like it'd be like, man, I'd be like I'm a different person on that bitch now, but like imagine I'd be in that
Oh, so you
bitch.
mean to tell me like if you got a TC event in Flint, it'd be over.
Come on, you just heard what you said, bro. That would be like we gonna have to check everybody at the door.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You kind of look like Geechee.
Man, chill out. Baby, look, I promise
Hey,
you, I come.
oh
I be
God,
no, no,
Lee,
no,
you look like
no, 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 no,
Geechee, bro.
no. No, I come back on here 2 weeks, probably a week and a half from now. My shit gonna look like yours.
I can believe you, my brother, but still, listen, bro. You kind of look like Geechee. I swear to God, bro. Niggas say I'm Stephen A. all the time. Fuck it. You look like Geechee, gay. A little bit, gay.
No, I fuck with Geechee though, but he got a little bit more pound on him. He got a little bit more pound on him.
Brother, any last words for the chat? Any last words for anybody on the scene? Any last words for yourself or small guards out there? What you got for me?
Nah, I fuck with the movement. I fuck with everybody. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that small guard shit. We doing it, man. We universal. We worldwide right now. Darnell, you want to smoke, nigga? Let's put it in the air.
Oh man, hey, get up out of here. Just leave. Like leave now. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. Just go. There you go. Malik. That is Malik is doing exactly what he should be doing. That is how you respectfully talk your stuff and let an opponent know that you're not backing down from anything that's going on without all the extras. That is how you do things. And that's why that matchup made sense when Darnell said something, and now it really makes sense now.